Hi, I'm Simon with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we're going to show you how to repair your appliance. Are you ready? Remember, anytime you work on your appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. In this video, we'll show you how to replace the defrost heater in the Frigidaire refrigerator. It's going to be a very easy repair, should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. For this job, we're going to need a 4-inch nut driver, a Phillips and a flat blade screwdrivers, and a pair of pliers. When you open up the package, you're going to get a little attention note and the defrost heater. The note says, make sure that the defrost heater is in the center of the evaporator. That means it has to be placed in exactly the same spot that we pulled the old one out. The defrost heater is located in the freezer compartment behind the rear cover panel. It's mounted at the bottom and the sides of the evaporator coil. Operated by the defrost control, the defrost heater, when turned on, melts the frost off of the evaporator, preventing it from freezing over. The main symptoms of a failed defrost heater are ice buildup on the evaporator cover panel and a higher than normal temperature in both compartments, especially in the fresh food. If you are running into these symptoms, check and replace the defrost heater if needed. To get to the part, we need to open the freezer door. Alright, so we need to get behind that over there cover panel at the back, but I'm going to start with taking out the ice bin only in purpose of that I don't like the cold water drip on my head when I work inside. And take it out. Next, I'm going to turn off the ice maker by lifting this arm. So to get to the panel, I need to remove all the shelves in the freezer. I'm going to start with the top one, and we need to remove this spacer first. Just push it down with your finger, and it's removed. So I'm going to lift up on the shelf and slide it to the left all the way. So you can see that the right side is free and we can remove the shelf. Next, I'm going to remove this 3 drawers, pull it out, and lift and remove. And the second one, same way, out, lift, and remove. And the bottom one. And we're going to remove the shelf by lifting up the right side and sliding it out. Next, I'm going to take 4 1/4-inch screws so we can remove this panel. I'm using a 1/4-inch nut driver, and I'm going to take them out. Now I'm going to reach in and pull out this cover panel. Next, I need to remove the shelf supports, or so-called rails. Using a 1/4-inch nut driver, we have 2 screws in each rail. Alright, so now we're facing this evaporator coil, and the heater right here, it goes through the coil. I am going to use the Phillips screwdriver. I'm going to loosen up that screw at the back. A couple of turns. Don't take it out. Alright, next I'm going to use a 1/4-inch nut driver, and I'm going to get this screw out. So I'm going to reach in with the pair of pliers. I'm going to grab that screw and pull it out. Alright, now I'm going to use the same pliers. I'm going to bend this strip straight out like this. You can pull the whole assembly out slightly. It would be easier to bend. I'm going to use the flat blade screwdriver. I'm going to turn this installation pad I'm going to put it out of the way so it would not block the heater. Next, I'm going to use the pliers and I'm going to remove this green ground wire and just let it hang for now. And I'm going to bend this side open. Alright, now this side insulation pad also needs to go. Use the flat blade screwdriver and I'm gonna press it out. Next would be disconnecting these two wires. And then grab it and pull it apart. Our next step is a little bit tricky. You need to grab these copper lines on the top, hold it and reach in with your left hand and turn the bottom up, slightly bending that line. We're going to bend this open so we can free the heater. We're going to continue pulling down on the heater until we remove it. This is the old defrost heater next to the new one. If you don't have this part, you can get it from appliancepartspros.com. Next, I'm going to remove these pads completely because they are on the way. I'm going to use the flat blade screwdriver. I'm going to pull it out. Alright, so I'm going to install the heater. The right side is the red color connector and the left side is a black. So let's start sliding it in. I'm going to put it down about that far and slide in the left side. And we're going to go and slide the right side. And I'm going to pull it down a little bit. So we can place this terminal into the loop. I'm going to push this in. And with my left hand, I'm going to push up the heater into the position. Well, that's installed in the center of the evaporator coil, just as the instructions tells you. Next, I'm going to install this strip at the bottom. We're going to secure the heater in the position. All right, so let's push up the heater, make sure it's in the upper position. And then we're going to close on this strip. And we need to bend this end into the slot here on this side. All right, now I'm going to grab the pliers and I'm going to pull on this little tongue here and bend it. All right, so the heater is fixed in the position. And now we need to install this installation pads. All right, so I'm going to start with the left side. I'm going to slide it in. Bend it slightly to the right. And I'm going to use the flat blade screwdriver to direct it more in. Just take your time. And we go to this side, to the right side. I'm going to bend it to the left slightly. And again, slide it. Use the flat blade screwdriver. Don't push hard because we work on aluminum coils. That's why just guide it in Take your time. All right. And now we're going to connect the wires on the top. And next step would be bending these sides back. Our pliers here. We're going to bend back these stripes on the side. Next, I'm going to attach this ground wire. I'm going to press the whole thing inside, and if we need to bend it back, I'm going to bend it holding the copper lines. Now I'm going to use the flathead screwdriver. I'm going to straighten the fins that accidentally was bent, more or less. Now I'm going to use this Cornish nut driver, and I'm going to install that screw here at the back. Be careful, don't drop it in. Then I'm using that Phillips screwdriver, and I'm going to reach in and tighten that screw at the back. And now I'm going to install the left side rails. Secure them with this quarter-inch screws. And next we're going to slide in the cover panel. I'm going to use the flathead screwdriver. I'm going to lift up this panel so we're going to align the holes. I'm going to install the first screw. After that, I'm going to install the screw on the left. And I'm going to go up on the panel. Now I'm going to install this upper screws. Next, I'm going to slide in 3 drawers. I'm going to start with the bottom one, place it on the rails, push it in. And then the second one, and the third one. Now I'm going to place this shelf on. The left side goes in first. We're going to put this wire at the back into this groove here on the left. And I'm going to land the shelf down. And one more shelf left to install. We're going to place those 2 wires into the left side opening on the wall. Lift it up and slide it in. Then I'm going to lower it down and slide it to the right. Now we're going to install the spacer. So I'm going to snap on the spacer. It will stop the shelf from moving to the left so it would not come off. So I'm going to turn on the ice maker. I'm going to put the arm down, and I'm going to slide in the ice bin. And now when we're done, we can close the freezer door. Plug the fridge back in and make sure it's cooling. Thank you for being a part of another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. For any of your future appliance repair projects, please check out our other videos available on our site, on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Instagram.